right, so let's talk about the vocals. So for the vocals, I recorded doubles for the verse and the chorus, and I panned them out a little bit wider in the chorus to create a little bit more width. And then I have some doubled harmonies that come in as well. All of that was recorded with my condenser mic that I built from a kit. It's actually the MXL 990, just really heavily modified with a new capsule and a new circuit. So it's basically a completely new mic, but just in the body of an MXL 990 microphone. And then I record through kind of a Neve style preamp and my Golden Age Comp 2A, which is sort of a LA2A style compressor on the way in. And then I also ran those vocals back out through my 1176 Rev D clone from Audioscape, and did kind of all the compression out of the box analog, and then just more of the kind of finer EQ and saturation and effects in the box. Okay, so here are the vocals. So I'm just going to solo these up so you can hear how they sound. These days, I've been looking around. And then let's go ahead and strip all the plugins away on all of these tracks. These days, I've been looking around in all of the same streets, look different somehow. And then again with all the plugins on. Days, I've been looking around in all of the same streets, look different somehow. So I did a little bit of pre-EQing going into the compression, and then, yeah, I just printed those in, and they sounded, pretty much just how I wanted them to. A little bit more compression. I like this one because it's pretty transparent, but it overall just kind of rides the level of the vocals so that you can hear every word that's happening. So I'll usually use this, or I'll do parallel compression to achieve that same effect, whatever sounds the most natural in the mix. Added a little bit more mid-range because, again, I like these to sound kind of throwback, a little retro, crunchy. Soothe for a de-esser. It's very transparent. I like using that. And then some tape saturation with a little bit of very short slapback. So this is kind of a fun trick. So to add a little width to your vocals, you can use things that do a really tight slapback and even do some detuning like micro shift. But sometimes the detuning aspect sounds weird to me, so I just like using a really short slapback as a widener instead. So here's without. These days, I've been looking around. And then with. These days, I've been looking around. And then finally, we have all these effects. So I have a long delay, mono reverb, short vocal chamber, and a slapback. Pretty simple stuff, pretty straightforward. These days, I've been looking around. And then dial in a little bit more in the chorus. Through time, the colors fade. So yeah, especially this delay, that's kind of making the sound right here. And then yeah, some harmony vocal stacks in there too. Through time, the colors fade. They turn a brand new shade. So yeah, it's a ping pong delay, space echo setting. This just blends so well. When you're doing longer delays, space echo setting is definitely where it's at. Always sounds good. And yeah, you can have fun with it, add a little bit more modulation, and that's pretty much the vocal sound. It's fairly straightforward overall. And then I run it through a bus. I do a little bit of compression with this, but you can see it's really not that much. So different now. It's more about the harmonic saturation of this box, really, and then containing some of the really loud sections. And then the Pultec is doing nothing. So it's just sitting there. So there you go. Those are the vocals.